So some of you guys have been asking me for an update video on the RV. Eddie, you just bought it. You know, it's been like a month or two. What do you like? What are your pros? What are your cons? Here she is, boys. 2003 Travel Supreme 40-footer 500 horse Allison 4000. That's why I picked this bad boy. Garage kept its whole life from the first owner. It's been one owner, and it's going to be garage kept. It's second life. So I must say, it's been awesome, guys. First problem that I had was this fuel pump. So when I purchased this motorhome, it had, I think, 500 hours, 540, something like that. And a lot of people said, "Oh, that's cool, that's awesome." I had some people say, "Well, make sure it works." You don't want something that's just been sitting. And I was like, it's a good idea. I agree. So we have been using it, at campsites where we're hooked up. Now, when I bought it, I started. Generator ran great, Didn't really run it for 15, 20 minutes. When I got this thing, generator, pretty much I took it to the Barona racetrack, kicked on the ACs, put a bigger load on it, generator kept shutting off. Long story short, had a fuel delivery problem. I believe it was the code. It was code 36. Found out that the fuel pump was no good. So I had to fix a fuel pump. That was $225 for the fuel pump. Ran down the hill, fixed it, boom, good, solid, ready to go. Second problem. So this RV has 3 slides, 2 on this side and 1 on this side right here. The bedroom only has 1. The living room portion has 2. Well, these slides, the way they are, actually, let me, if I can show you in here, they have these little pins in it. And this just happened to me last weekend. Let me see if I can get it right here. So I'll show you right here. I don't know if all motorhomes are like this or not. So you guys see these pins right here? I don't know if you guys can see that right there. Well, what happened was the bedroom pin snapped. So I was like, okay, well, first let's figure out why it snapped. What caused it to snap? Come to find out, all 3 of these motors, because the guy replaced them and put new motors, all of these were loose. So these motors were flopping around. And then this pin, it had so much play in it, eventually with the slide and the weight, it ended up snapping. So what I did, luckily I caught it, but I caught it right when we were leaving. I ended up putting a bolt right through it, a nut and a bolt on it, which fixed that problem on this RV. So, fixed that problem. I'm trying to think, what other problems? I don't think, I've had any other there is one problem. The holding tank and the gray tank are flipped. So when you hold it, the gray is really the holding, and the holding tank is really the gray, which is weird. Not sure how that happened. Don't really know. But other than that, everything else has been good. A lot of you guys see in my videos, they're like, dude, what's going on here? Why do you always have the cover off when it's parked? Well, I'll explain that to you right now. So, as you guys know, this hose right here is the drain hose for the water. Then it goes into this little cup right here. Sometimes this thing flops out. Sometimes, like I've seen, it's dripping water over here. All that water is going to go in, rot the wood. I just don't like this whole idea where it goes in here, sits in here, and waits to defrost, because there's no drain, on this thing. If you look, there's no drain at all. It's just a little pan that the water drips in, and then it's supposed to melt itself, or So I don't know. It's just stupid. I don't like it. So what I've done was I've took off the original one, and I put just this little plastic T right here, and then just cut this little clear hose. Now, this hose is only on here for when I am parked. When I actually go somewhere, like if I'm, driving, heading to the desert or wherever I'm going to use this, I take this one right here, this little guy right there, and I pop it on right there. That gives me just enough room so when I'm driving, it literally sticks right out of here, right there. Probably should hold the camera up. There you go, right there. But not the top one, the bottom one. So it literally comes and it sticks just like this. It sits right here while I'm driving, won't scratch this. And if it does decide to melt, it's not going to, you know, I'd rather have it sit and melt on, you know, the water drip on the RV, you know, I can wipe that than have it sitting, you know, dripping in here. It's just, it's my personal opinion. I don't like this design. Then when I am done, I take it off and I put this one on. Now, because this RV is not in my climate controlled garage, it gets a little hot in here in the steel building. That's why the AC stays on in here. I don't like the inside to get hot. Also, you know, the fan. So when the fridge is on right now, because we've been using this thing a lot. We literally use it almost every 2 weeks. So instead of, you know, you hear your fan running, I just put this little tiny, you know, like computer fan in here just to help it, to take the stress, the wear and tear off of your own fan and to get the heat out. You know, so, you know, these things get warm and the heat obviously rises and goes out that top vent. Well, I hear the fan running a lot. So just to help not wear out the fan that's in here, like I said, just you get one of these. I think I paid like $6 for this thing. And I unplug the ice maker and I just plug it in and that's it. It cools out, cools that. I keep it open, have maximum, you know, flowage, if you'd like to call it. We're going to put that back right over here. Keep that to get my, you know, my flowage. And that's it, you know, for that. That is the whole reason why that, or the cover, is always off. Now, another upgrade that I have done for you guys that are asking me, I had to change these lights. So these docking lights, they were like the halogen lights. They were horrible. They just couldn't see anything. So I changed those. I've also added the Starlink. I don't know if I showed you guys that. I'll back up here and actually, you know what? Here, I'll get on the scissor lift and I will show you guys. Other than that, guys, I love everything about the RV. One thing I do not like is the color. This is not my ideal color. I'm not a fan of the color, but man, it had the horsepower, had the motor, garage kept one owner. So I can't really be too picky on that because it's hard to find exactly what you're looking for. So I'll show you here. There you go. Bam. There's the Starlink. It just stays up there. That's the fridge vent. And this is right here, the HD satellite. That's automatic. And that's it, guys. Other than that, I'm trying to think if I've had any other upgrades. Oh, there is an upgrade that I'm going to do because this drives me nuts. I'll actually show you on the other side real quick. So, see that puddle of water right there? By the way, look at, can we just admire this radiator? I mean, man, sheesh, this thing is beautiful. But, so see that puddle of water? And you see right here where it's been hitting? That drives me nuts. So, what I've ordered is 6 of these little rain gutter extensions. So you see this, if you guys know motorhome trailer, these damn things, see it? Right there. They just do not make these things long enough. They make them too short where it drips all over your freaking motorhome or toy hauler or whatever, travel trailer. And then it starts streaking it. You know, same thing for the front up here. You know, depending on your level or whatnot, it's going to, you know, this one. See this? So when I was leaving, obviously, hit the airbags, you know, it's coming up. And water came and it was just dripping all down this window, all over here, hit the rims, you know, had to wipe the rims down. So it makes a massive mess when you have the air conditioning on. So, and the reason why I've got so many coming, well, because I have those 4 here. Then I got these 2 right here that I don't know how it would get there. The gutter kind of stopped. So I don't know, maybe if the water's coming down from there. But so I ordered those. I will show you guys that upgrade. Another thing, that sucks is these things have no lights. You know, you got that one light. That's it. It's sort of horrible. You know, I wish they would add on lights on these dang motorhomes. I don't know. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. The people out there that have RVs and the people out there that have toy haulers. You know, did you make a switch? Did you enjoy the switch? Do you regret switching? You know, so let me know. I'm curious to know. But thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace. Yeah.